Hi, I'm Mike Miller. Hope you're having a great day. Thanks so much for watching. The show, The Other Side, is a show I created to bring local talent to the North Texas area, and I've really enjoyed all the people that have been on here to find out about their lives and the creative things that they do. So I hope you enjoy these shows as much as I enjoy making them. My guest today is a very talented entertainer, composer, and singer. And I'm really glad to have Ethan Bouchard here today. Thank you for coming down.
Thanks for having me, man.
And how's everything been this year for you?
Oh, it's been ups and downs. You know how it goes with most of the crowd.
A lot of changes, though, always.
Oh, yeah.
In life.
So many. People coming and going, ideas coming forth and growing.
Yeah. But you've been a musician for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
When did you first start playing music?
It was about 8 years old. I'm going to say 8 years old was when they got me a keyboard, so I would stay in my room and stop
really?
Bugging my parents, you know. Yeah, so at a young age I was given that option and totally just went for it. Loved it as soon as it showed up.
You grew up in McKinney?
No, I grew up in Memphis, Tennessee.
Memphis, Tennessee, really?
Yeah, I've been all over the place. Used to move every 2 years.
Oh, is that right?
Mm-hmm. Not for military reasons. It seems like everyone wants to ask that question, but it was just because.
Your dad got transferred a lot, though?
Oh, no, nothing like that either.
No.
It's literally just they found another house and decided to try to sell this one and move on to the next one. And,
oh, really?
Mm-hmm. So I've been to Michigan, Hot Springs, Arkansas, even went to Hawaii for a little bit, and a lot of the area was just Memphis, Tennessee, right there, right in the blues.
You lived there quite a while?
Oh yeah, I was growing up from, I think, age 2 all the way till graduation of high school.
And there's a lot of history of Elvis there, I guess.
Oh, so much. They want to talk about it.
Yeah. Did you like Elvis?
You know, I was okay with Elvis. You know, me and him used to hang out and whatnot. Okay, well, my mom was a big fan of Elvis. She actually used to tell me that she used to date him, but.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I believed her as a kid. You know.
Yeah. He had some good ballads, though.
Oh yeah, totally swooned her. So.
And then all those movies. He had a lot of movies.
I haven't seen a single one of those.
Oh, really? You should watch those Elvis movies.
I know, I'm missing out.
Yeah, it might change your life.
Okay. Yeah.
But you've been playing at the open mics and places around here. Have you been in some bands also the last few years?
Oh, yeah. First, it started, I used to live in McKinney. I did used to live in McKinney. And then I met Brett Crow at a place called Open Stage.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. It's like a big open mic night with a bunch of adults acting like kids, and you can do anything. If you're a juggler or you do magic tricks or anything, you can sign up online and then they'll record you and put it online and stuff.
Is that in the mid-cities?
That was in McKinney. They stopped doing it, but I want to share the idea with you guys. Somebody else make an Open Stage. Like, it's just worth it.
And comedy too. There was comedy.
Oh, bunch of comedy. Some of the most talented comedians in the area I've seen go to the Open Stage and kill it on their night.
Would you guys do skits sometimes?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah. There was one time me and Brett Crow, and this is when I first met him. We made a video outside of Open Stage. Then our last shot was supposed to be a guy dressed as a big present being torn apart by hundreds of people. It was supposed to be hundreds of people. So we got a slot on the stage, and during the performances right in the middle, we filmed that one scene of everybody in the audience running up to the stage and tearing this guy apart and him disappearing. It was great. You
had like a big box that he was in or something?
Multiple boxes. There was an arm box, there was a forearm box, there was a hand box, there was a head box. You know, it's covered him, made him look like a bunch of Christmas presents that came to life.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So that's not going on anymore?
No, unfortunately, that's not. But the group that started it, has moved on, and they're just a bunch of clowns and like enjoying themselves. And their performances are top notch because that's what they do. They spend time on this and they do it. You know, same thing goes for the musicians in the area, and like, there's some magicians that are growing up in the area. Have you seen any of that?
No.
No, there are magicians everywhere now.
Really?
Yeah, they're performing shows at like Midway Craft House and Abbey Underground and whatnot. They're taking their slots and they're doing a good job.
Comedy's been so popular that last few years now. Magic, I guess.
Yeah, it's time for something new.
Something new.
Denton requests it. We will give it to them.
We have to be on the cutting edge all the time, it seems like.
Let's bring the arts.
Yeah.
And grow within them.
I really enjoyed listening to your music on SoundCloud.
Oh, thank you.
A lot of different compositions you have out there. And what is the deal about the beard party?
The Beard Party. That was a failed song that I meant to delete. So
Oh,
it's
really?
fun that you bring that up.
I didn't listen. I was just wondering. I noticed you had a couple of songs about beards.
Oh, there was two of them on there. One was an instrumental version, and the other one was me singing about a party where the only people that are able to come in are people that have beards.
Oh.
And somewhere in the middle of the song, I say like, "Here's some fake beards I made for the ladies. Let's bring them in here." And it was just I think that was one of the drunken nights that I wrote that song.
It seems like beards is a big thing in Denton, though.
Oh, huge, yeah. You can't go a mile without seeing probably 5 beards, maybe
Yeah.
even 10. It's on every image on Instagram that I see when I type in Denton, Texas. So.
Really, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then these songs, I wondered about the rise to power and absolute power.
That was during a time where I didn't have a place to live.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't want to live with my parents because I've asked them for so much already, growing up and trying to figure out life as we do. So instead, my friend, he lives in Dallas now, Zachariah Black, he let me, whenever I want to, go to his place while he was working, and while I was there, I didn't have a job or anything yet. But he had a computer, and it had functionality to make music on it. So for hours, I would sit in there and just build and build and build on these songs.
Oh,
like
really?
WAP started there, Rise to Power, Absolute Power. There's a bunch of other songs that was just because of his kindness I was able to make.
Yeah. You had time and facilities there to record. That's good.
And that's when I only had a car. Can't make music with, well, you can make music with a car if you want, I guess, but.
Yeah. How do you say this word?
Kamehameha.
That's one of the songs you're doing?
Yeah.
The recording out there was with a band, a full band?
Yeah. My first friend that I ever made, ever in my life. So this is at like 7 years old, maybe. I don't count anything before then. Didn't really matter.
Yeah.
He invited me over once after he was making his rounds around the block trying to see if he could mow lawns for money. And my mom told me to offer him a beverage, so I did. And when I did, we started talking. He said he made videos. He said he made music. And I was just a kid at this time that was playing with Legos. So this is pre-keyboard. And he invited me over. He showed me he was making cartoons. He was making videos with his friends. And he was,
Really?
Oh yeah, this is a very talented guy. And has only grown from there since then.
Husker in Denial?
Husky in Denial.
Husky in
Yeah.
That's a name he used?
Yeah. He's a furry. So a lot of people like give crap for that or whatever, but he's a good friend.
Yeah.
You know, the story goes for him. His backstory is that he is a husky that wants to be a wolf. So he tells everybody that he's a wolf, but he's really just a husky in denial of being a husky.
Yeah.
And so that's been his band name ever since, like for probably 15 years now, 20
Really?
years. Yeah.
He still plays in the McKinney area?
No, this is in Memphis, Tennessee still.
Oh, in Memphis, Tennessee, yeah.
Still over there. And they were nice enough while I was visiting Memphis for a minute to get a band together and say, hey, let's record one of your songs. So it was just out of the blue. And he recorded Kamehameha for me with various other members like Ping Rose and Kylan Carnes. Can't remember who the drummer was. I didn't really know him. I'd share my food with him, but...
yeah, it's easy to forget names.
Oh, yeah.
I enjoyed listening to those songs, and
Well, thank you.
Run, I like that. That's a keyboard song with a dance beat.
Yeah, and it changes up so much. That one is influenced by Doctor Who.
Doctor Who?
I was really big into Doctor Who when I was doing these bits.
Oh, were you? Yeah.
At Zach's place, yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, I've got to pay homage to this thing that I just discovered I liked. So that's that. If you go to the SoundCloud and listen to it all the way through, if you actually know what Doctor Who is, word is he'll appear in your brain. Don't listen to me.
Inspiration. I like that, the piano melody with electronic drums. And then you had like choral singing toward the end.
Yeah. That was for, I was part of this tribe that got together to boost each other up. It was like no negativity. We come together at one spot that one person owned and would just hang out, art, build, music, anything of that situation, try to help everybody grow at the same time.
Yeah.
And the big #1 rule is don't let anybody down. Don't like, this is a place of growth.
Yeah, that's a good rule.
We want it to be boosted.
Yeah.
Like what you could do in 3 years, let's do it in a few months. So
that's a real good idea.
that was for that.
I need to join a club like that.
You can make one. It's hard to find one.
Yeah.
I got lucky. I was working at a racetrack and someone walked in and asked me if, where the water was, and I pointed in that direction. And he said, after you're done, you should come hang out with us because we're over here doing this. And, I guess I just have this thing for saying yes to people that tell me to join them on random stuff. So
that's good.
It actually
Be
ended
open-minded, yeah.
Oh yeah, it works out in your favor sometimes. In my case, it just happened to work out every time.
That was out at Texas Motor Speedway?
That is in McKinney, yeah.
Oh, in McKinney.
It was it was not the racetrack. It was a racetrack.
A racetrack over there.
Yeah, it was petroleum.
So when you were a teenager, though, who were some of the bands that you liked that were influencing you feel?
None really.
Really?
Really. I wasn't listening to much. It was usually whatever my mom would have on the radio or what my sister would be playing in her room.
Yeah.
But I didn't have anything that I would listen to. I just sat with my keyboard and played that.
Made up music?
Yeah. It was either that or video games or Legos. Not really throwing on music type.
That's good that you recorded those compositions.
Yeah, tell me about it. Some of those songs that you have on that list there are about 15 years, 16, 20 years old. Almost 20. Wow.
You must have really been young when you wrote them.
Some of them. IDKU.
That's a common subject. I don't know you. I actually wrote a song called I Don't Know You, or You Don't Know Me, something like that.
Yeah.
But you feel that way in relationships sometimes.
Often, yeah. It's important to work together to get through that.
Yeah. I think there were some old Nashville hits by that name too.
Yeah. Man, I'm gonna have to change the name.
No, it wasn't spelled like the way you do it now. That's the new modern way, I guess. Little Things I like too.
There's somebody in England that got a line from that song tattooed on them.
Really?
Yeah, and this is before I started playing at open mics or anything. I was just playing online for whoever would listen, and she showed me a picture of that. I was like, well, look at that. You know, I made an impact on someone enough to have them permanently ink themselves on something that I made.
And just the concept there where you say, wish I could spend more time with you. That's a common thing, I guess. It's pretty universal.
Oh, yeah.
But what words did she have tattooed on her?
It was just the little things. It was the
little things, yeah.
I was only there a little while, but I'm still glad to have made you smile. There's a part in there that says the little things, and she loved that song apparently, man. Changed her life. Her name is Collie Pops.
Really?
I've never, shout out to Collie Pops. I've never heard that name quite before.
And you're hoping to form a band in the future again?
Yeah. I was working with Ben Riley, a very talented bass player in the area. He's in about 3 projects himself right now too. Yeah, and he's actually working with me on screen printing projects as well. He's pretty much my partner in that. So.
Well, I appreciate you coming down to the studio today, and look forward to hearing your songs. And you guys stay tuned to check out some of Ethan's music. Thank you so much for watching, and we hope you have a great day.
Oh, hi, I'm Ethan Bouchard. I play music. Here we go. I wake up in the morning and I make a cup of coffee because coffee is the only thing that really wakes me up. And then I go into the kitchen and grab a yogurt and my pill so I'll be ready for the scheduled day of work I got ahead of me. I get into my car and eat my yogurt with my pill while I am driving so that when I get to work I can begin on all the paperwork my boss has left for me to finish up until I'm done, and then I leave and get into my car again. Growing up can really be a pain or a fracture or a stomach ache, an illness or a sprain. Coffee and working and bills and things, and I'm doing it over and over and over. And growing up can be a little lame. You can ask anyone else and they will all tell you the same. When your kids are having kids, you will go totally insane, and they're gonna do it over and over and over. I'm back at work, I go inside and then I go into the kitchen. I grab a beer out of the fridge and then you will just find me sitting watching TV on the couch. And then I usually get a feeling in my belly, just a rumble and rumble and growing up can really be a pain. Every time you have to fart, you gotta worry about a stain. And I've got a lot of laundry, gotta buy a lot of gains, and I'm gonna do it over and over and over. Growing up can be a little lame. You can ask anyone else and they will all tell you the same. TVs and couches and beers and shame, and I'm doing it over and over and over. In the bathroom for the day, so now I gotta go outside, and I'm waving to the strangers, but they don't ever reply, so now I'm feeling kinda lonely, and I gotta go inside into my pillow where I cry. Get up from my bed and decide the bed and take the ride. I'm not a grown-up anymore, whoever told you that crap? I'm gonna buy a new Corvette, go to the races, make a bet. I really wanna buy a boat, I check my bank account, I'm broke. Midlife crisis really is a shame, spending money like a tap of water going down the drain. Women and travel and cars and things, and I'm doing it over and over and over. And growing up can be a little lame. You can ask anyone else and they will all tell you the same. TVs and couches and beers and shame, and I'm doing it over and over and over. And growing up can really be a drag. When you pee, you gotta watch it flow into a little bag. Nurses and children and bills and things, and I'm doing it over and over and over. This song is a really popular one. I wrote this when I was in Memphis. I'm a big fan of Dragon Ball Z, so this was only meant to be. Look at me on my knees, back again, begging forgiveness. No, told you it was due to. Oh man. Look at me on my knees, back again, begging forgiveness. Though I don't quite remember what I did in the first place. No, I don't. You know that I'm trying. You keep on denying. You say that I'm lying to you. Well, now I'm just saying you'd better stop praying, 'cause I'm Super Saiyan and I'ma hit you with a Kamehameha. Oh, yeah, yeah. Kamehameha, Kamehameha, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. park my car at the bar, walk inside, then I start drinking. Yeah. Got hammered and I take her to my house that I mentioned I was drinking. Yes, I did. Wow. She started to talk, then she pulled out her Glock, and I was in shock. I mean, she had a Glock, so I pushed her away, and now I've gotta say that I blew her away with a Kamehameha. Whoa, yeah, yeah. Kamehameha. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. No, thanks. Thanks a lot. Thank you. There's no one here. This one's fun. It's called Fear and Clock Spotting. It's about 3 old movies and watching them in a weird place. I've been looking out the window, and everything looks so cool, yeah. Then watching Fear and Loathing. Took a hit of some acid too. I said, whoa! Get down, get down, get down. And the water feels all so nice. I see white rabbits. And my life is looking alright, yo! Am I here, am I not? Am I here, am I not? Am I here, am I not? What? Yeah, yeah! Alright, 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 alright! Alright, 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 yeah. Been hanging with my droogies, and the milk goes down so sweet. Want a bit of ultraviolence? Well, how about a little bit of weed? Whoa! Getting down with my gang now. Lay down with my eyes peeled back. Negativity sickens me. Now it's me who's under attack. I said no! Am I here, am I not? Well, I'm looking at the clock. We're going to the ones that are right. Hate the feeling, but I like it a lot. I said no! Sick boy feeling sick. Went home with a fine ass chick. And I bet he took a. And he's dead, so I need another hit. Whoa! It's such a perfect day. So on this rug I lay down like it's my grave. Sitting on most spotted trains. No! Am I here, am I not? Am I here, am I not? Am I here, am I not? What? Huh? Huh? Alright, 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 alright! Whoops. It's a really serious song. was back in time when I lost my mind, looking at this world when I was in my prime. But now you see the brand new me, and all you want is to feel free. So I will try and I'll try again, though I don't know where my journey will end. But I will go and I will show that there's more worth fighting for than the problems that you made up in your head. And all the while I'm singing la da la da 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 la da 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 la da 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 la da da da. So now you see the brand new me, and all you want is to feel free. It's a simple change, and it's in your range, even if at first you think that it feels strange. So now I'll try and I'll try again, though I don't know where my journey will end. But I will go and I will show that there's more worth fighting for than the problems that you made up in your head. And all the while I'm singing la da la da 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 la da 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 la da 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 la da da la da 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 la da 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 la da da. Everything will rearrange. Everyone is bound to change. Nobody can stay the same. And I promise that it's in your range. Everything will rearrange. Everyone is bound to change. Nobody can stay the same. Journey will end, but I will go and I will show that there's more worth fighting for than the problems that you made up in your head. Than the problems that you made up in your head. I said we all make up our problems in our heads.
day. Do what you want, and money will come.